Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to episode 10 of my dream garage build. I can't quite believe I've made 10 videos so far about the renovation of my beautiful triple bay cart barn. This episode is super exciting because you see there, look, there's two big holes in the front of the building. Well, they are hopefully going to be filled in because this week the doors arrive. In fact, the doors are going to arrive tomorrow. Sadly, before then, I'm going away again. But it is a hive of activity behind. We've got lots of woodwork going on because the bathroom is starting to be finished off upstairs, some units going in. Some nice things happened on the outside. We got our first outside light on, and look, it's shining because the electric's connected. The door and the window are finished. They're being delivered tomorrow, so they should be going in this week. The two side hinge barn doors are going to be delivered this week. And then inside, lots of stuff happening inside, but one of the things, lots of people have been asking where my car charger is. So my Zappy is back on the wall and commissioned. The screed's gone down in the bike store. We've got little holes and bits and bobs being fixed in there and lights. And then if we come through here, that's not really changed much since the last video, but we do have some lighting up here. Look, we've got a light there, we got one there, we got the last one being put in there. And then upstairs, lots of cool stuff happening upstairs, especially in here, because we've got lighting in that booth there, and then we've just got the finishing off of the units in the bathroom. But you'll also notice we've got a tap sticking out the wall, we've got shower head in there, and then coming around here, really cool. Check out this lighting underneath there. That's just really cool. So, yeah, I am going away in about 2 hours' time. I'm going to be away for 2 days. When I get back, hopefully, a lot's happened. Let's see, shall we? Exciting times in the dream garage. I've got these guys Resonate here to start preparing the floor of the garage. Now, so far, everything we've done in the garage, underneath the kitchen has a damp proof course. All of the walls, we had 2 layers of damp proofing. We had some blackjack on the flint wall behind, and then a damp proof membrane. The only bit left that hasn't got any damp proofing is the concrete that sits underneath both garage bays. We've actually damp proofed both storerooms and put a screed down, but I want to lay some tiles on the floor. And at the moment, there's 2 issues. One, it's not damp proofed, but 2, it's got really kind of got some cracks. It's not level at all. It's got some bumps and lumps. So the guys at Resonate are going to basically make lots and lots of noise. First thing they're going to do is smooth off as much as they can the floor, and that requires hitting it with hammers and chiseling things off, and then they'll grind it down and make it nice and flat. Then they'll put a damp proof course down, then they'll put a nice flow resin on top. So hopefully, it's about 3 days work. It's a lot of work and a lot of investment, but we're going to get a really lovely flat surface to put the tiles on. So I'm really looking forward to kind of watching the progress, and you might be able to hear some noise in there because inside we've had quite a lot happen recently as well. We come in the kitchen. Kitchen's pretty much done. Stairs have started to have a paint. We've had lots of plastering done. I'm surprising the boys. They don't know I'm coming. So let's just see what they're up to. Look at that, he's got the Hoover out. So yes, lots of work being done in here. painting, doors going on, toilets in, plastering's in, that door's on over there. It's all looking good, and that looks like you're cutting up a door. Who's around here? It's Bonesy around here, is he? Now we've got some skirting being painted. Oh, it's all looking good. Look at these door hinges on here. Really love that. So, yeah, lots and lots going on up here while the boys make lots of noise downstairs. Now, I've been away all week and a lot has happened. We've had a few delays that we hadn't anticipated. We're not quite as far ahead as we thought we would be, but there's so much to show you. And I guess the first thing you might be able to spot behind me is upstairs is now pretty much done, apart from the final finishing touches. Let me take you for a walk around. First up, we've got the doors on, these beautiful oak doors. So this is now our store cupboard with the beautiful traditional hinges, the iron latch, and it's just fantastic. We've even got lights in here now, so it's still a store cupboard for the boys' kit. But yeah, really beautiful in there. So really excited about that. We turn the lights off. Then if we wander around, all of the skirting is on in here and painted. Next up, we've got the doors on both the bathroom and the office. So if we go into the bathroom, the only thing that really is needing to be done in here is the shower door. We've had 2 sent through so far. Each one has had a slight chip on it. So we're waiting for the door to arrive, but everything else in here, the shower head units, all the tiling, there's a little bit of grouting to do around the top of the tiling to finish things off. The units in here are now done. We've got some little shelves in here. We actually used, this is the worktop that we originally ordered for the kitchen downstairs, but then we ordered a slightly bigger one so we didn't have a join. So we used that worktop up here and I think it looks fantastic. And we've also got the toilet in. That's not, it's not quite fully connected, but that's ready to go. So that's dead exciting. And then the door into the office. So the big thing in here, I guess, is I now have a desk. So I've had Max, the carpenter that's working on the project, make a desk. Rather than buying one, we basically made a desk that out of the same timber that's here. And then the other decision we've made is we've decided to paint this just like we've painted the skirting, architrave and stairs, rather than leaving it timber and staining it. And then the other thing we've got, I think I can do this, it might not show, we've got to get the right light switch on. Is this the right one? No, where's my light switch? Is it? Oh, there we go, yeah. I've got a little light accent all the way around the desk. So there's still some finishing off to be done here. We've only got the first layers of paint on there, but I think you'll see that looks pretty smart. Let me just turn all the lights off. And then the finishing up on the top of the stairs, this we had a bit of a work out how to do that. That's all been plastered in now and painted. So upstairs is pretty much done, apart from just some final tweaking. We've got a couple of things to do in the bathroom and a little bit of paint work and stuff to do up here, but all of that is good. So yeah, it's looking great up here. And then the most exciting thing, we've got some gym kit, but some of the other gym kit is going to ship soon. I had a shipping notification yesterday, so I think next week we could well get some of the gym kit delivered, which is very exciting. So down into the kitchen, the next thing is we have a door finally in place. All we need to do to finish it off is the glazing has to be put in the door. But yeah, the front door, this was made for us. It looks great. And then we've got a side pane here. That does have its glass in, which is excellent. And then down here, the other thing that has been done since I was last here is we've also got the under the stairs cupboard. So the cupboard's now built in. That clearly needs painting, but we've got a little cupboard storage space just there, you know, for, I don't know, vacuum cleaners, that kind of thing. So I think that looks really smart. I like that a lot. And then there's not much changed on the run of kitchen cupboards. The main thing in the kitchen cupboard, the only thing we've got left to do is in here. I'm going to have a wine rack, and the boys are still going to work out how to do that exactly. And we've also got a door. So this is a fire door that goes through into the garage. That's going to be painted, but lots and lots of stuff has happened in the garage. Now, at the beginning of the video, we saw the prep work that was going to happen for the floor. All of that's taken place over this week. It took a little bit more time than thought. There was a bit more of a fall in the floor, but let me show you the details of the floor. It's now all smooth. It's like a resin. It's got the damp-proof course underneath it, and that is now ready for the final pièce de résistance for the floor, which arrives this week on Thursday. But the really exciting thing is the boys are here at the weekend putting up the garage doors, and these timber doors are just absolutely beautiful. But we've already got one hanging. So look at that, they're absolutely stunning. Just love the detail of them. They're going to be painted. But what I'll do is later on in the day, when the boys have finished their hard work, I'll come back and have a look at what they look like. I don't know whether we're going to get both up today?
Should do, yeah.
Yes! That was a very positive should do from Max. He's like, maybe. But yeah, oh, and then you can have a look from the outside of the front door. I think that looks absolutely great. So, lots and lots of exciting stuff happening. We'll check back in at the end of the day. And as if by magic, just a few hours later, that is the view I've been waiting for. It is so exciting. We finally have doors on. Max and Piers have just done an amazing job today. Now, they're not finally hung. We've still got a few bits of detailing around the bottom, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the doors. So we've had these doors made for us. They're made from a Enquires. They're very hard wearing. We are going to be painting them, but we've also mounted them on really high grade hinges that have bearings in them because they're so heavy. So they'll open beautifully and smoothly. And I just think they look fantastic. I'm so chuffed with them. We've gone through such a, not a painful process, but that's probably, you know, painful process is describing it a little bit too much detail. It's not been as easy as I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. But now that they're on, they look fantastic. They are going to be automated. That process is going to take place in about 2 weeks' time. And I'll be doing a video showing you what or how we're going to automate them. For now, they're just closed shut at the back. We won't be opening them for now. But the big thing that's going to have to take place in front is, and I think I've mentioned this already, we're going to do some work just on the front apron of the barn along here, because you can see it's kind of a mix of concrete and then to gravel. Originally, we were going to have resin encased gravel and replace the whole driveway with resin encased gravel, but that is a very expensive thing to do, and quite frankly we've ran out of money. We're over budget, so that's going to have to wait. But what we are going to do is put an apron of sets across the front of the barn, so that needs to be done, and we need to just work out what the level is between the top of the set and the door. And we're also going to put a wooden threshold across the bottom of the door. But we wanted to just get the doors hung, get them in place, and then what Max can do is take the doors off, just trim the bottom off properly, and then put the final screws in, because it's just hanging on temporary screws at the moment. But I think you'll agree they look absolutely fantastic. And then the final thing that is just being done here, which is also very exciting, is we're just putting the glazing in on the door. Again, same company made these doors, actually made the window frame, made the doors for us. So the glazing is going in, and then we will be finally weather tight, and that is so exciting. But just the view from back here, oh, it's wicked. So a slightly shorter episode than normal. It's not been helped by the fact I've been away a lot the last couple of weeks. I haven't been able to be on site to kind of film stuff being done. but it's very exciting. Now, the next thing that's going to happen, and actually I'm going to do a video just on the flooring I'm putting down. I've got a very, very special flooring going down. I'm working with an amazing company, and I cannot wait to share with you just what that's going to look like. So in terms of what we've got left, we're closing in on the end game now. So now the doors are in. Next big job is to put all the skirting and architrave into the garage area, to finish up upstairs, the last bits of painting, to finish off a few of the bits that I talked about earlier in the video, get the kitchen sorted. And then the flooring goes in next week on Thursday. And then the final bit of the jigsaw puzzle, we're going to get the doors automated. That should be, fingers crossed, a fairly straightforward process. And then the last big thing is lighting, and I've got some really special lighting, but that is the last thing that is going to happen in the barn, and I can't wait for the whole thing to come together. We will be painting the outside. We were talking about it today. The doors will get painted first. I don't know whether you can make out the colour of the windows and that wood panelling on the main barn. It's going to be basically that colour. So we will be painting the doors, and then we're still not quite sure what we're going to do with the wood on the front, whether we leave it or whether we paint it. So it's an ongoing thing. Either way, it's going to stay like that for about, well, certainly till the spring anyway, just to let it settle. But yeah, so exciting. Anyway, put in the comments, what do you think? I've got doors, and within the next hour or so, I'm going to, in fact, the last panel of glass is just going in now, and then we will be watertight completely. But if you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next episode of Dream Garage, which is going to be a very special one, because the floor is just next level. You take care, guys. Drive safe.